In our headlines this morning, Anambra government expressed its commitment to eradicating all forms of criminalities. Fierce NAGs continue to trail CBN's proposed increase on ATM charges. Federal government engages stakeholders to expand Nigeria's digital economy. Vatican says Pope Francis not yet out of danger. Good morning. Welcome to our breakfast this morning. My name is Sijama Uche. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operators for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers: 5111 and 0800-220-0008. Anambra State government has announced that it will soon arraign the native doctors currently in its custody in court after investigations. The State Commissioner for Information, Dr. Law Mefo, disclosed this in Oka while speaking to ABS on the commitment of the Governor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration towards restoring sanity in the state. Dr. Mefo emphasized that the state government is serious about its commitment to eradicating criminal activities in Anambra, saying that if the native doctors are convicted, that they will be sentenced in accordance with the provisions of the new Anambra Homeland Security Law. He clarified that Governor Soludo's administration is not opposed to traditional worship as believed by some people, but is instead focused on tackling crime and those who enable it, including native doctors who prepare charms for criminals. The Archdeacon, Oka Central Archdeaconry and Vicar All Saints Anglican Church, Aminyoka, Venerable David Ezobi, encouraged every believer facing difficulties to have strong faith in God. Correspondent Chinelo Omuzoleke has details.
Venerable Ezobi, who stated this in a sermon to mark the Sunday service, disclosed that the situations of the society is very bad, as many are weak in spirit for what they will use to live their daily lives, giving the parishioners hope of what God can do, as He is ever faithful to attend to their yearnings. A visiting priest at Divine Mercy Chaplaincy, Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu University Teaching Hospital, Amakoka, Reverend Father Justin Ezechukwu, said that it is important for all to live positively towards one another, as it is the principle of Christ's teaching, encouraging the parishioners to always do unto others what they want others to do unto them. Also at St. Michael's and All Angels Ifitoka, the vicar, Reverend Canon Joshua Ufaro, spoke on the theme God, the ultimate healer, lamented that people attach fetish things to the gift of healing which God gives, reminding them that every good thing comes from God.
The Deputy Majority Leader, Anambra State House of Assembly, Dr. Jude Abwa, has commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his efforts in enhancing road infrastructure across the state. Dr. Abwa gave the commendation while inspecting the reconstruction of the Okuzo-Abagana Road facilitated by the Anambra State government. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibota has details of the story.
Expressing satisfaction at the quality of job done at some sections of the road which have already been asphalted, Dr. Abwa said it is of significant economic importance to the people of Njikoka, while reaffirming his support for the governor.
They have asphalted 710 meters. The thickness of the road is 5 cm. And someone has measured it with 6 inches nail. And it's 5 cm. I'm impressed.
We are very grateful, and we want to use this little opportunity to reassure Mr. Governor that Njikoka is Apoga territory.
Things are moving in the right direction. And the governor, the solution governor, Anambra State as it were, is changing the narrative.
The contractor handling the project, Engineer Benjamin Akabike, assured that the road construction is being executed to the highest standards, assuring to delivering durable and quality work.
If you look at the quality of the road, you will know. Just look at the quality of the asphalt, look at the color. Nobody will tell you that this asphalt is completely waterproofed, and it was appropriately cambered as designed by the ministry.
A better one.
The proposed increase in the transaction charges levied on customers using the automated teller machines, ATMs, by the Central Bank of Nigeria that will begin on March 1 has continued to receive fierce knocks and condemnations from major stakeholders. One of them is coming from our public affairs analyst and economist, Mr. Onyeka Opokwasle, who says that the direct implication of the new charges will be inflation. Mr. Opokwasle explained that an increase in ATM rates will translate to increase in the cost of production, and the prices of goods and services will also increase in response to the rise in production costs occasioned by an increase in the ATM transactions rate. He noted that the inflation in Nigeria is already alarming, with myriads of small and medium-scale industries having been crowded out by the cost of production owing to subsidy removal and naira depreciation, which the direct implications are loss of jobs and lack of job opportunities, which the country is currently plagued with. Mr. Opokwasle asked the CBN not to add fuel to the fire by pushing up the cost of production further through the increase in ATM transactions rate, pointing out that the timing is wrong. In a significant move to drive economic growth and development, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu held a strategic meeting with the leadership of Flutterwave, Africa's leading payment technology company. The discussions focused on fostering youth empowerment, small and medium-sized enterprise, SME development, and the expansion of Nigeria's digital economy. Minister for Youth Development, Honorable Ayodele Olawande, emphasized the importance of this initiative in fulfilling the renewed hope agenda and highlighted the roles of the NYSC and CLTC in delivering training and mentorship opportunities that will equip young Nigerians with essential entrepreneurial skills. This partnership will enable MSMEs to accept various payment methods, including mobile wallets, card payments, and bank transfers, while gaining access to working capital loans and credit facilities to foster business sustainability. And from our foreign show too, the Vatican says Pope Francis is in a critical condition after a prolonged respiratory crisis that required a high flow of oxygen. The 88-year-old has been in hospital for more than a week, being treated for double pneumonia and chronic bronchitis. He also had blood transfusions after tests revealed thrombocytopenia, which is associated with anemia. The Vatican statement said the Holy Father continues to be vigilant and spent the day in an armchair, even though he was suffering more than yesterday. The chief of the Pontiff's medical team, Diego Alfieri, said Pope Francis was not out of danger and was expected to remain at Rome's Gemelli Hospital for at least another week. Now sports. The Flying Eagles have secured 2 friendly matches with Ivory Coast following the cancellation of their planned games against Egypt. The matches are scheduled to be held on Wednesday 26th and Friday 28th in Abidjan. Flying Eagles team administrator Aliu Ibrahim confirmed that the team will depart Abuja for Abidjan on Monday. The matches against Egypt were called off after both teams were drawn in Group B of the 2025 Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations alongside Morocco and South Africa. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, or on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Top stories once more as we conclude the news package. Anambra government has expressed commitment to eradicating all forms of criminalities. Fierce knocks have continued to trail CBN's proposed increase on ATM charges. Federal government has engaged stakeholders to expand Nigeria's digital economy. And from our foreign shuttle, the Vatican has said Pope Francis not yet out of danger. Remember that security is here to stay in Anambra. In the Anambra, remember security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secured and livable Anambra state, let us join hands with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers are 5111 and 0800-220-0008. And as our breakfast news this morning, thank you very much for watching. My name is Tijoma Uche. Have a good week.